You know what? I'm gonna record everything I see.
Like, stop. Bow! Stop keeping me. Bonjour! Bonjour. I love sardines with their little fishy tails. Sardines!
No, you can't go windsurfing, David. There's not enough wind.
Emma, that's not what I'm talking about. Lake Champlain is going to be sold. You just got to know
No,
it.
it isn't.
Yes, it is. Ask Dad. Dad, isn't Lake Champlain going to be sold?
I never heard that. Did you hear that one?
Yeah. Everybody's talking
George,
about
who
it.
did you hear it from?
Priscilla. Well, like, not directly, but like all the aunts and
No.
everything. She's not making enough profit to continue this business. And windsurfing?
No, David. Guys. Guys.
What?
Do you hear they might be closing Lake Champlain?
Who have you been talking to?
Priscilla?
I think this is a very tragic situation because I don't think I can handle it.
Closing? No problem. Isn't there a Super 8 motel down the street?
Oh my God, I can't believe they're gonna close it or whatever because I love this place. I'm not gonna leave. I heard Emma told me that the bank might close Lake Champlain.
What? Where did Emma get her information? What are you talking
I don't know!
Carolyn,
Mike, you know what I heard?
What'd you hear, Irene?
Lake Champlain is going to be sold.
Again, you heard Lake Champlain's gonna be sold. Didn't we have this conversation like a year or two
we had
ago?
this conversation on YouTube ago.
Mike,
It's unbelievable.
we've never had this
Mom, my
conversation.
doctor's running!
We never had this
We've
conversation.
never had this
Let me
conversation.
review
I'm
some
so tired of
conversations that
you.
we've had. There's
Not
been a
even
body
listening.
found on the beach.
How would you know if we had this
Champ
conversation?
was outside on the beach.
Never
You're gonna
listen.
sell it.
I like the swing so much! I don't want to say goodbye. I love you, sweet. I love this slide. Whoa. No! 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 Ow! Even the dogs don't want to leave here.
Maybe Jason, you, Laura and I would think about maybe buying a place.
Really?
Yeah, I would consider it.
Changes you're going to make when you own the place? No, if you did, for serious.
Jeez. I would definitely fix these, you know, the doors and windows on the cabin so that, you know, maybe you had some sliding windows. What do you think, Jay?
I would say get some new lights.
Yes, lights would be.
Yeah, I'd leave the lights. I like them.
Really?
Why not?
They're a fixture here.
Did you hear that Marine Village might be closing? What? I heard from Priscilla or someone else that Marine Village might be closing.
What are we going to do about it?
Priscilla.
Mom, somehow we've got to save the day. We have to come up with the money.
I wonder if we could pull some of our money.
Talent
show. Maybe
get a fundraiser. That's it.
Who said talent show?
Kathy did.
That is a great idea.
That's a wonderful idea. I've always wanted the chance to sing. There we go.
Jim, did you hear about Lake Champlain? That might be sold?
I heard. What are we doing?
Trying to raise money. And we thought you could write some kind of book on indigenous plants to Lake Champlain.
Well, knowing your level of knowledge about gardening, I figured I could just sell garden advice, probably very expensively, and you guys would pay me large amounts of money, and I'll donate a significant portion to Priscilla's fund.
Yeah, I don't know if that's going to work out. Why, Irene?
You don't think $50, $60 for gardening advice is going to sell among the Martha women?
Yeah, no.
Well, better yet, I could be a personal trainer and make you guys svelte. Make you guys svelte.
We're pretty it's felt now. I can go to here is
It's hard to
You're taking
improve
that
on
as an
perfection.
insult? Look at all this excess weight. Cellulite. I mean,
Jim!
All right, I think this interview is finished.
Guy, what's your favorite memory of Lake Champlain? Guy?
My favorite memory of Lake Champlain is windsurfing with my windsurfer.
I think my favorite memory of Lake Champlain was the year that we borrowed Tony's boat and we did water skiing out here, back and forth. It was a great adventure.
Didn't we break the boat?
We did break the boat.
I remember when we used to tell stories by the campfire.
Trivial Pursuit.
Yeah.
In that
Remember that dictionary?
Balderdash. We'd be up to all hours
be quiet.
of the night.
Remember the hammock that used to be over there?
Yes, that was nice.
We'd be pushed.
I remember when Johnny caught a bag. Twisting red and then gray.
I'm sure someone else has already brought this up, but I've always loved Aunt Jane's stories. And for years she said she would record them. But it hasn't happened yet. Maybe soon.
Maybe.
And Jim Noonan with the peanuts. He used to give out peanuts to the Martha girls.
That's our favorite position.
If we were attractive
If we were
enough.
attractive and in good shape.
Hey, you remember that chicken?
Which chicken would you be referring to?
The pet chicken. That was one nice chicken.
You know, I remember Pete's clown story.
I remember the clown story. Once a long time ago, before there were trucks or cars.
You know, I don't think we need to hear it here.
Indians lived on the land. There were clowns.
Remember when we got KFC?
Really good.
Yes.
Oh, the KFC and Pizza Hut night?
Oh,
the
KFC
baby
that we
doll.
used to get
Yes.
last night. Oh.
Well, I remember one of the famous stories of all time of Lake Champlain is the motorboat story.
Well, what I remember, his dad had rented a motorboat one year for us to have fun with.
I don't know if anybody's ever told you this, but Uncle Paul, Aunt Laura, and myself were out with Grandpa in this motorboat that he'd rented, this old rickety thing.
An older motorboat, I remember it was a wooden boat.
And I'll never forget, Uncle Paul has got this giant orange life jacket right up to his little ears.
And I was a little fearful of the motorboat and this going fast to any degree.
And there was a camp rumor that Uncle Peter had opened it up the day before.
And one of the kids, one of my brothers and sisters, asked Dad to open it up all the way.
And Laura's like to Grandpa, Dad, Peter opened it up, open it up.
So of course Dad had to do it, so he pushed the throttle forward and the boat started to move, and I was gripping on for dear life. And then when he tried to slow it down,
Takes his hand on the throttle and he pushes it forward, and it breaks off in his hand. And he's like, Uncle Paul starts screaming. We all start screaming, I'm gonna die!
and we were all panicking, especially me.
Finally he realizes he can take the key out of the ignition and it'll stop the boat.
After a while, Dad realized, well, wait a second, and he just turned off the ignition, and the boat came to a stop.
So we stopped the boat, we had to row back, and for years, that was the last time anybody used that motorboat, for years the rotting hulk of the motorboat was up there right by the old laundry shed, by the yellow building.
Not feeling the feel firmer, push. I tell them what to do.
They live for like 7 years.
Yeah,
and then that's it.
that's nice.
And the next thing comes to take its place. Like,
Okay, good enough.
I heard you were thinking about buying this in your lake.
That would be a major mistake.
You know, I heard there's some treasure buried in the back of the cloak, and Grandpa says he has a map.
we can get the cloak. I mean, it's only like 3 nautical miles out there. The wind's blowing in like west easterly today at about 5 knots.
Guys.
Yeah.
Jason, listen. Jason said that there's treasure on Cloak Island.
You guys, this isn't gonna work.
Come on, Bill.
Life jacket.
Maybe a little overweighted.
Bill, push
2,000 pounds, it's not that bad.
treasure. It's awesome. Too bad about those other guys. We had to leave them, but
Yeah, I know.
Jason,
Yeah.
where are the rest of the kids?
well, they're still over on Cloak.
Did anybody see Jay when he came back in the boat?
No.
He came back minus kids and said he had found treasure on Cloak Island, and he left the kids over there to watch the treasure.
You mean those children are over on Cloak Island
Yes.
by
My
son
Billy
McGovern is on that island unattended
He's
and
guarding
unsupervised.
treasure. We want him to. We want a house on Lake Champlain.
Well, wait a second. We need them to be back because they have to play poker tonight. We're counting on them
That's how we're
to
gonna-
get the
yeah.
money from the tessiers.
Let's swim out there. Let's swim.
We've got to get those kids.
Let's go. On your mark. Get set. Go!
Michael, Mike, oh my, there's another crisis. There are kids out on Cloak Island
Again?
stuck. Again.
We'll go out and get them.
And then
We'll go
you
get
go
them.
help them. They will share their treasure with you. We'll make them. Those little monsters.
Jason, we got to
did it
go
again.
get these kids.
That's it.
I'll cast off the bow line.
Don't leave any treasure. Bring them back, Mike. Please bring them back.
Oh God, no! Not like Champlain. Priscilla, no!
Maggie, what's wrong? Maggie, Maggie, wake up.
Oh my God, you guys. I just had the worst dream. Dream Priscilla was selling like Champlain. And you were there. And you were there. And you were there. And you were there. It was a nightmare.
Yeah.
Dad, are they coming? What's the I just don't want them to find out all the way there.
Don't touch them.
She's coming, she's coming, she's coming. It's her, it's her, it's her.
We heard you.
The suspense is killing me.
She's coming.
Get in.
Oh my gosh.
Hey, Kathy, we need you over here quick.
Don't tell her.
Yeah, get those caterers.
I mean,
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Kathy. I'm gonna bring myself so you can just. Happy birthday to you. Go for it. Okay. All right. Okay.
What about that one?
All right, can help you guys. At like 2 months or something.
No, it was like about 3 weeks.
3 weeks. Oh my gosh. Here, let's put it on the fridge. We're gonna put it on the fridge.
On the fridge.
She's like, I am terrible. Are you surprised?
It cracks me up that it's like this place, only you're the kids.
I know.
How about behind his
Who's the baby?
This one cracks me up.
Steven.
You can play the game and you can act out the part, though you know it wasn't written for you. But tell me, how can you stand there with your broken heart, ashamed of playing a fool? But one thing can lead to another. It doesn't take any sacrifice. Oh, father and mother, sister and brother, if it feels nice, don't think twice. Just shower the people you love with love. Show them the way that you feel. Things are gonna work out fine if you only will. Do as I say. Shower the people you love with love. Show them the way you feel. Things are gonna be much better. should tell some